Throw me through and drag me down the rabbit hole. Change my mind and find your stride, but I wonder, oh, what does it all mean? Travel light and I'll travel slow, but I won't wait for you to find your feet. And I wonder, oh, what does it all mean? No need to save me, no need to praise me in the night, no need to stand up tall, no need to carry on, no need, no need, no need. So watch it grow and live it through me. You're my own, my knife that cuts it for me. You're my home, you're my home. I'll tell you all the things I've seen, the tears, the cries, the in-between when I get home. If I get home. Fly me to the strange unknown, take me down somewhere I've not been before. And I wonder, where did I go wrong? We all go a little mad sometimes, haven't you? Come with me and clear your mind. And I wonder, oh, what does it all mean? No need to save me, no need to praise me in the night, no need to stand up tall, no need to carry on, no need, no need, no need. So watch it grow and live it through me. You're my own, my knife that cuts it for me. You're my home, you're my home. I'll tell you all the things I've seen, the tears, the smiles, the in-between when I get home. Oh, if I get home. So watch it grow and live it through me. You're my own, my knife that cuts it for me. You're my home, oh, you're my home. I'll tell you all the things I've seen, the tears, the smiles, the in-between when I get home. Oh, oh, if I get home.
Don't like no rules, just perfect chaos and cloudy moon. I can almost taste it. Spin that music, hit the floor. Fills me up as I embrace it and lifts my body to the sky. I love it. Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, I won't throw my life away. I'm not living up and say, I love it. Maybe we don't even need to care. Live a life just like a fairy tale. Take me there. Put your hands up in the air. Maybe we don't even need to care. Live a life just like a fairy tale. Take me there. Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air, in the air. And I love it. Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, I won't throw my life away. I'm not living up and say, I love it. Oh, yeah, I love it. I won't throw my life away. I'm not living up and
Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Dewey.
And I'm Steve-O!
And I'm Matthew.
Yay, and
Yo.
we are socially awkward. It is Friday the 13th. Ooh,
Dun, dun,
November the 13th. And we're back broadcasting live. We took a week off because I was out of town. Matt was out of town. Stephen would have just been in here talking to himself.
I was, actually. I didn't record it, though.
Yeah. Oh, well, you should have. That would have been awesome.
I was just all like, Eric, how are you? I was just like, oh, hey, everything's good, eh? And I'm like, Matthew, what the fuck? Neighbors complained. It was weird.
They're like, you're having a party. You need to keep it down. And then they look in past you, past the door,
There's only
through the door past you, and they're like,
one
where
person, three
is
mics.
everybody?
This is weird.
That's it. Somebody call the loony bin.
And I'm like, American Horror Stories, Season 6.
Yeah. Come in here. You need to put the lotion on your skin. Yeah, nobody wants that.
Actually, that would
Stella.
today would have been a perfect day to release a the Not Another B Horrorcast. So.
But you didn't.
Why? Because it's
you
Friday
released
the 13th.
it 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
Well, it was released yesterday.
Oh, that's right. 1 day ago. I'm like, wait, Wednesday was 2 days, but it wasn't Wednesday. It was on Thursday. So there's that.
Look,
Yeah,
I had a show every week so
This
far.
whole week seems to have taken forever. Like, every single day seems to be like 2 days worth for me. So that's why I thought it was 2 days ago. Because
Do you think it's because you just came back from a little trip?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
my week was very long as well.
Yeah.
And jam-packed.
My week was normal.
So Matt,
Get out of here, cool guy.
Where
Aw,
did you
man.
go? What shenanigans did you get into?
Yeah.
Costa Rica. International travel for the first time.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Your
yeah,
first?
it was well, international, yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
Did you get the special screening at the airport?
I did not. I did not.
That's
But the whole customs thing was interesting. Lots of people, especially coming back in Dallas, since Dallas is a major hub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tons of people had to wait in line and shit. But luckily, we had 3 hours in between our flight.
Oh, that's good.
From Costa Rica to Phoenix, so we had enough time. Got a couple of Dallas blonde It's like a craft beer out there. They had it in the
yeah?
airport. It was pretty good.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, had a couple Dallas blondes.
yeah, me and my wife we're like, hey, fuck it.
It was his and hers.
We were just
a couple of them.
Yeah.
I had a couple of blondes. She had a couple of blondes.
Came back from a fucking international trip. Shit. We didn't give a fuck.
It's not
like-
cheating if it's with a Dallas blonde.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
anything
That's the
go-
rule.
Anything goes in Dallas, right?
What happens with a Dallas blonde stays inside a Dallas blonde.
Only for 9 months.
Oh, this guy.
Ah.
Oh, shit. No, Costa Rica was rad, so we had a red eye to Miami. And have you been to Miami?
Yeah,
Miami Airport, Eric?
yeah.
I've only been to Orlando.
Okay.
It's the only airport I've been to in Florida.
So this one was like a fucking cesspool of just like, I guess
You
cesspool.
will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Cesspool's probably
in
not
Miami,
the right
Florida.
No, there's
I'm Miami.
yeah, Will Smith. There was just so many different types of people, like like Europeans and the Cubans, and there's just because it's a hub, and it was just I was fascinated. The people watching was amazing. So we went there, and then we flew into Liberia, Costa Rica, rented a car, drove to. We stayed in a place called Huacas.
Huacas?
Yeah, and I had a blast saying Huacas the whole trip.
Sounds like a Jewish place.
We're in Huacas.
Where you celebrate Hanukkah.
So we rented through VRBO, which is one of those like Airbnb.
Oh, it's like
one of those
the
rental-
Airbnb?
Yeah, one of those like vacation.
So you were like
places.
staying in somebody's house?
Yes.
It
Yes.
wasn't there.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Did you steal shit?
No.
Oh.
Did
So-
you look for the cameras? There's always cameras.
There were cameras.
Were they visible? Like obvious? Like,
Well, on the
hey,
exterior,
everybody, here's a fucking camera?
on the exteriors they were. I'm sure
Okay.
they're fucking.
Oh, because I was about to say, if you knew where the cameras were in the house, did you like do that little like?
Yeah.
You're walking by, like
go out of camera range, puff up a little bit, and then walk into camera range shirtless.
oh shit,
Hey, which way's the bathroom? Is it over there?
to whoever's watching on the CCTV feed.
guys,
yeah,
like
yeah.
every fucking time someone stays in this house, they're always doing this. What the fuck?
It's like they
Why
know
do
where
I
the
sound
cameras
like
are.
this?
So we drove to Huacas, and
Huacas.
we had to meet this gentleman named Jose, and
See,
yes, see, at a Super Compro, which is a supermart.
Oh, okay, like
There.
a grocery store.
Yeah,
Okay.
Super Compro.
Super compro.
So
Compro.
we get there, and
Tu
obviously,
compras uno, tu compras otro, e preste medio.
It's
My Foot Locker Spanish coming.
fuck yeah, dude. So we drive to this place, and first of all, all our phones are on airplane mode because we don't have an international plan.
Yes.
Right.
So we get in the airport, connect to the Wi-Fi, tell this dude, hey, we're going to be in that place at 3 o'clock. Cool, awesome. And they're using this app called WhatsApp.
What's that?
Yeah,
You've heard of
I've
it?
used that before. Actually, when a friend of ours was in Ireland for a year,
Yeah.
they used that. It's
Yeah.
basically like internet. It's that we were using that for a little while, and then they realized, hey, Facebook works just as well. So it's like, oh,
So they were using that. So we get to the Super Compro, and Jose was not around.
Jose.
So
Fucking
Not
Jose.
around.
we were pissed because it's me, Megan, and another couple that flew with us. The other couple that we were going on the trip with was already there, and they were staying at the Westin, which is like fucking, it's like America in Costa Rica, just a hotel. So we start freaking out because fuck, like what if this whole thing was like a fucking sham, and now we're all the way down here and we don't have any place to go. We waited at the Super Compro for 2 hours.
shit.
Yeah, and like we were like pissed. I was fucking pissed.
And this is very rare for Matthew. Usually Matthew has this thing we like to call pro-life.
Yeah. No, I was very like angry because
Hashtag
it's like
pro-life, sorry.
we flew all the way fucking down here, and like we don't like. Why don't we have like a concrete plan at least for this thing? So,
Yeah.
anyways, we finally get the guy. He takes us to our house. We have to drive up this dirt fucking road up this hill. There's
See.
potholes all over the place. Luckily, we the two couples, because we had two cars, both of them were 4-wheel drive. But he drives us all the way up this fucking hill, and then we come to our rental, which is a 3-story. I don't know if you saw pictures online.
Yeah, the only thing that I saw was a lot of like beach sunsets
Yeah, I think
and all that kind of
I
stuff.
saw a couple of beach shots, and I didn't really see a
those
whole
are-
lot else.
Those
but
are what Megan posted. We've
But I
got
didn't
a
want to
lot
be
more
that
about
creepy
it.
guy going,
do I have you
like.
blocked on Facebook with that? No, I'm just kidding.
So this is where we stayed.
Holy shito!
Yeah, it's like a like a 3-level fucking place out in the middle of the jungle in this like on this hillside.
See.
And the coke plant is underneath,
Yeah,
underneath in the
straight
basement,
up,
right?
straight up. So we stay there for a few days, and that was quite interesting in itself. But then we went to this volcano, their tallest volcano, though. It's called Arnell.
Arnell.
We went there and stayed up there for a couple of days before we flew back. But there we did zip lining and rappelling and rafting on Class 2
Now,
rapids. and
was
inner
zip
tubes.
lining
Class
fun?
2 rapids.
Class 2, yeah. It was on this river called the Black River. What'd you say, Steve?
Holy shit! Now I just realized something.
Whoa,
You went
whoa!
zip-
Easy with the racism.
You went zip lining, and then you sent us that video of the zip lining in South Park.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I sent that because I thought it was fucking hilarious that I was watching South Park in Spanish.
Yeah.
And you can clearly tell that the actors are not the same. It is not Trey Parker and Matt Stone. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I was having a blast that, and I was, I bought a little something down there. Was having a good time, but
He found
Oh,
the
you were-
leaves.
You took stuff through?
no, I bought it down
Oh,
there.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
man, ooh, living dangerously.
There was a karaoke night at this place called Sharky's
Nice.
in this town called Tamarindo, which they call Tamagringo because there's a lot of
It's-
it's touristy down there.
I thought it was because of the white people.
Oh yeah. But
Matthew's like, haha, finally.
I saw a lot of wildlife, which was rad. Megan and I did sea turtle nesting, so we got to see.
Do tell what this is.
So
I've never heard of this.
we were out for probably about 3 hours.
Well, see where the guy gets on his back. Oh, wait, no. This is a different.
Not the porno you saw, Eric.
We went to 3 different beaches, and so what it is they have protected beaches out there for like leatherback and Oliver Ridley sea turtles.
Okay.
And the season just started, so the first 2 beaches we went to, there weren't anything, and the last one we went to, we finally saw something. But you have to use these like a flashlight with like a red filter over it for like kind of infrared lights because it has to be dark. Because
it maintains your night vision, is what it does.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Old camping thing used to.
Yeah, Mr. James Bond over here.
Yeah.
No, it allows you to see without ruining your night vision, so
Yeah,
that if you have
for
to
sure.
turn it off, you can still whatever ambient light there is, it's not ruined. Whereas if you're using a regular flashlight, it basically blinds you to everything outside that light.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Science Man over here.
So I went to the beach, and there was a couple of them on the beach. So what happens
Sorry.
is the sea turtles come up on land, and they dig their hole to lay their eggs, and then cover it back up and then
It
leave.
was
So
exactly like the porno I saw.
there was a really big leatherback sea turtle that climbed all the way up to like this wooded area and made its nest there. But we went with this dude named Kevin, who is a local, and that's the way you got to do it. Don't go through those like fucking tourist like things. Find a local that can do it, because this guy, he came over and he's like, "All right, come with me." So we start running down this beach, pitch black. We can't see shit. All I know is Kevin's like right in front of me. So
Wait, the local's name was Kevin?
Yeah. No, he was a good guy.
You're sure he was local, though?
Yes,
Kevin.
he went by the name Kevin.
Okay.
He's like, look, my name is
It's
going
like,
to be completely...
it's like the Bob I get when I call Dell customer support. He's
Yes.
a local.
He's like, look, you're not...
I am an American.
He's
My
like,
name
you-
is Bob.
He's like, you're not even going to be able to pronounce one syllable in my name, so let's just call me Kevin.
Let's just go with Kevin.
So
All right.
we run down this beach, and he takes us to the smaller leatherback, and so it's just Kevin, me, and Megan.
All right.
And literally, Steve, the turtle's like, this is like, I'm this far away from the turtle.
Oh my god, my computer's a turtle.
So the
That's
turtle, like
awesome,
what they do
actually.
is they use their back flippers to dig the hole. So this one had already digging its hole, and Kevin gets down. He's like, "All right, 3 minutes," and we're like, "Okay." So we're just sitting there.
3 minutes what?
We're sitting there like looking at this
with
turtle,
the timer, like...
and I give you no fucks later. 3 minutes later, this turtle starts laying its eggs.
Shit.
So we're right there watching this turtle drop its eggs, 135 eggs, by the way,
fuck.
into this fucking hole that it dug.
Yeah.
And so Kevin reaches in and picks up 3 of them and gives 3 of them to Megan and gives 3 of them to me. So we're holding these sea turtle eggs, and they feel and weigh like ping pongs.
Okay.
Really?
They're fucking like nothing. It's like you're holding very, very light air. It's like, holy shit. And
I just have one question.
Yes.
How are the omelets?
Well, that's another thing you did bring up. He was like, you drink this, it's like tequila. And I got confused because I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool.
Believe me, I've heard many women say that to me. Drink this, it's like tequila. It is not.
No, he's like, seriously, you drink? And I was like, okay.
That's like, do I drink?
I was like, okay. So I said okay, and he's like just talking about it, and then he started talking about like money, and then I was thinking that he wanted me to pay him like money so that he could drink one of these. And I looked at Megan; she was really confused too. So we were like, "No, we want them to live." So like
we choose life, okay?
We gave them back to him, and he put them back in, and like the turtle got done laying its eggs and covered it up, and then we left. So, but it was amazing. Megan loved sea turtles, so she was like in fucking heaven.
Oh, that's awesome.
She was once we finally got there, because it took like 3 hours to finally get to see one of these. So it was kind of like,
okay.
Fuck,
So
man.
Bringing up that kind of thing where it's like it takes so long to get somewhere, and the entire time you're just like, what the fuck? What the? I fucking this is taking. And then you finally get there, you're like, oh, everything's nice.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Man, we were only there a week, but we did so much fucking
I
stuff.
know, like
We did a lot.
That's pretty. I'll take it.
I had a beach day. I was chilling in the surf. I helped save a girl's life in the ocean.
Damn!
Yeah,
Touch my hand.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. So the waves are very, very big there.
Yeah. Okay.
And like we could see them from the house we were staying at because it looked out. And so, I mean, it took like 10, 15 minutes to drive there. So these are big fucking waves. So you can see the white caps. So we get there, and me and this other guy we were there with, Dave, we're in the water. We're fucking trying to body surf and shit. And we start going out. You don't realize that you keep going out and out. And all of a sudden you get to like where the riptide is. Thank you. And so we're out there, and these 2 girls are there, and one of them's
Thank
like,
you.
oh my goodness. One of them's like, hey, excuse me, can you help my friend?
Yeah, I'm not even using it, Coach. That's why I started laughing. I was like, really?
She's like, excuse me, can you help my friend? She's very, very scared. And she's like a little bit further out. You can tell that she's like kind of in the riptide and trying to fucking
She's like,
swim out of
I
it.
made a bad decision today.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit. So like I start going out that way, and I'm like, here, like grab my hand. So I grab her. I'm like, get on the back of my shoulders, and like I start swimming in with her on my back. And it's a little hard, and I bring her in enough to where the lifeguard saw it, so he came out with like his longboard, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna help give you over there. So she got on the surfboard, and they went off, and I was like, fuck yeah. I helped somebody out. I helped save a life.
Then Matthew got to the shore and then started running on the beach like Baywatch. Like, that's awesome, dude. Look at you.
Shit. What else?
You
did
were
we
on
do, man?
vacation and you saved a life and you didn't eat and you didn't kill any sea turtles.
No, I didn't.
So look at you, man. You're like up and up.
Ate local food.
Okay, so what classifies as local food there? Because I'm dumb when it comes to food.
So they have this this traditional breakfast thing. It's like rice, eggs. You can pick a meat to put in there, and they call it. Oh, man,
Puta pacaya.
I don't remember what it starts with a P.
He's like pork.
I don't remember. It starts with like a P
like,
or something.
I don't understand.
Oh,
that.
it's beef.
First
That's what
of all,
it was.
You guys should be very impressed that I remember half the shit I've already been talking
I know.
about.
I am. I'm very impressed.
But it was really good. But anyways, we ate at like a local meat house, and like
Meat house.
not like one of those Brazilian steakhouses and shit like that, but like
Well, because you weren't in Brazil.
yes, we were closer to it.
Thank you.
I was about to say, I was like, you weren't really that close to Brazil.
Or Matthew's like, I
But
can't
yes, you
remember
were
what.
closer than we are right
Matthew's
this
like,
exact
I can't
second.
remember what meat
Actually,
we were.
were
Oh,
you?
that was right.
Actually,
Human.
total distance-wise, maybe because you were
From Arizona to where Brazil is.
because
Yeah,
Brazil's like south,
yeah.
but you were like over to the west.
Well,
a lot east.
let's say we
I'm
were
backwards.
Let's say I think we're closer distance there than we are from.
I like
where
how
we are
Eric
currently.
impressed us with his Spanish earlier, and now we're like, he does not know geography.
I do not actually. At one point on my trip, we were talking about we went to a bar that supposedly is the longest continuous bar this side of the Mississippi. They said, and I was like, okay, that's great. Which fucking side of the Mississippi? Are you on right now?
You were on the. Were you on the east side?
We were on the east side,
Okay.
but I was like, wait.
Eric's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I was like thinking about it. I'm like,
Eric's like, let me Google this.
I almost had to. I was like, this isn't good.
But I had a really rad steak there, and
Awesome.
ate at this other place. Like, and I ordered a hamburger that had a hamburger patty, and then a slice of ham on it. Yeah, that was
That sounds
interesting.
good.
That
it
does
was
sound
damn
good.
good.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
That was fucking rad.
I like both of those things
That-
you just said, so I'm good with that.
That hamburger was really hamming it up.
My trip was sponsored by
Oh.
Imperial Beer.
Oh, nice.
That's like Costa Rican's beer down there,
Right.
and that's all I drank.
There's a reason for this song.
It's the fray. How to save a life.
Ah!
All right, somebody got it. All right, good.
But yeah, I was hooked on that beer.
Really?
That's all I drank.
Right
and
on.
so
Awesome.
I'm hoping that Bevmo or Total Wine have it up here,
Oh, yeah.
They probably do.
because I bought an Imperial Beer shirt, and I never wear
like, I bought
out
a
beer
shirt for a beer.
Yes,
That's
I did.
that good.
I did.
I didn't buy a shirt for a beer. I did drink a lot of
ATVs.
beer on my trip. That was pretty much the only thing that my trip and your trip had in common.
Yeah.
So I did drink a lot of beer. And it was local beer for where it was
Yeah.
because I was in Wisconsin.
For
So
sure.
I had some Leinenkugels. They got
Fuck yeah.
vanilla porter.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I've
we're
had
not.
that before.
Oh, damn good.
It comes occasionally in their like seasonal pack.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Okay, so we come to your trip now.
Oh, shit, my trip sounds boring as crap compared to that. I didn't save anybody's life. A. I didn't drink any sea turtle eggs.
A.
B.
B. I
A.
thought you were just being
Sorry
Canadian.
about that, A. I did see a hockey game, which was fun. It was actually a minor league hockey game, but it was really cool. It was actually awesome. We went to this, I was telling you about that bar. We went to this place called Buck Bradley's in downtown Milwaukee. It's right, like, from one of their exits, you can literally see the BMO Harris Bradley Center, where,
Nice.
where the Bucks play,
Yeah.
and where, evidently, the Admirals play as well. And my co-host over on Her Majesty's Secret Podcast, Ziggy, who I was out there visiting for the weekend, he knows one of the bartenders there really well. And so we showed up there
Really
for a
well.
couple of drinks and maybe some dinner.
Yeah.
And he comes up, he's like, "Oh, you guys going to the game?" And we're like, didn't even know there was a game to go to. And he's like, "Oh, hold on a second, I'll see if I can get you tickets." He comes back like 5 minutes later, "Hey, here's tickets for the game." And we're like,
Sweet.
"Well, shit. All right."
Let's go to a game.
Yeah, so we went across the street and watched a hockey game, and it was really fun. It was my first live hockey game, the first one I've ever been to.
Yeah.
The Milwaukee Admirals versus the who were they playing? I know they won, which was awesome.
Nice.
I picked up I got a Milwaukee Admirals T-shirt. Didn't get a beer T-shirt, but I did get a Milwaukee Admirals
Man,
T-shirt.
everyone got a T-shirt this weekend, and I didn't do anything.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna have to go buy a T-shirt now.
But no, yeah. So this Buck Bradley's place. This is the place that has the longest continuous, and that's the key word, because
Longest
evidently
continual.
continuous. There's
Continuous.
no breaks in the bar where bartenders can step in and out. Only at the ends.
Okay.
So this whole bar, and it is really long. It's about half the size of a hockey rink, because at one point, because they actually did
Wow.
sponsor. One of the segments in between the periods was sponsored by Buck Bradley's, where they had somebody come out onto the ice and try to shoot a shot from the distance of their bar to the goal.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. And so, Ziggy was pointing out to me, he's like, see where that guy's standing? That's the length of that bar that we were just at.
Oh, wow.
Because evidently there's a place in Ohio that also claims to have the longest bar east of the Mississippi.
But it has breaks
But
in
it has breaks. It has a section that's in the middle where people
Gotcha.
can walk out. So this was what was really cool about this place, I thought, was that from the outside, it looked like your any old Der Wiener Schnitzel or something like that. Like
Okay.
it had like bright colors, like little canopy things. It just looked like a little dive bar or whatever.
Yeah.
You walk inside, it's classy as fuck.
Oh, yeah?
Like it is nice in there. I was like, holy, like the outside looks a lot different than the inside. This is kind of
Yeah.
weird, but it was a really nice place. And like I said, the
It's
bartender
like outside, it's all like. Then you walk in, it's all like. Dun 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 dun. What the?
yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Yeah, it was really nice inside. And like I said, the bartenders, not just the one that Ziggy was good friends with, but the other bartenders treated us really well as well. It was cool. And one thing I noticed that I don't see in bars here very often is I saw
There's
the
drunk
bartenders.
chicks.
Well, I didn't see any of those, unfortunately. But what I did see was the bartenders were doing shots with people. Pretty frequently, as a matter of fact.
Honestly, I remember I used to see that back when I was like 21, maybe at a few bars in Tempe. But I think that something probably. I'm pretty sure someone probably got raped, and that's why they don't do it anymore.
Well,
I'm not sure if it's allowed here or what.
I don't know. Rula Bula used to do it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but this is the first time I'd seen it in a while. But yeah, a couple of times, and in fact, Jimbo, our bartender, did a shot with us. So before we headed off to the game. But
That's
awesome. It was a good productive trip. I had cheese curds at 3 different places.
Nice. Any preference on location?
You know what? They actually, I love it.
I asked him the same question earlier.
He did. He's like, which ones were the best? I was like, you know what? They were all good.
Yeah.
I've discovered I really like cheese curds.
I don't think I've ever had cheese curds.
You can get them here at Culver's.
Yeah, Culver's has
and Culver's are actually.
Now I'm going to ask this
good.
question: what the hell's Culver's?
It's a chain out here, which evidently started in Wisconsin.
Dude, we're talking to Steve. Steve's white bread. He doesn't know shit anymore. I basically just came out of
this
a
is
vault.
a Wisconsin thing. You can't be too white bread for it. Okay.
Well, Culver's, it's like they got butter burgers and like
frozen custard.
Frozen custard.
But yes, you can also get cheese curds in lieu of French fries or whatever, and they are pretty good.
I mean, I don't not dislike Culver's, but I just don't eat there a lot.
And me neither. I think it's just a combination of. For me, I like the burgers, but they're a little on the small side. For me, I like the burgers,
but they're like I think they're a little more greasier than I care for, and I think it's the butter. Yeah,
it's a butter burger. So, but if you just want to get some cheese curds, there you go.
Oh, let's put it this way. I just realized there's this place called Rallies.
I know
great fries.
I know of Rallies. I've never been to one.
That's on University and Priest, which basically is like on my way to work, and I've eaten there a couple of times. I'm like, I've never even heard of this place. It's quite delicious. So again,
the fries are amazing.
We're talking to Steve.
Get the Big Buford.
Look, you asked me about any where to bang the best women. I'll know that, but when it comes to food, I'm like,
Yeah. So basically, every place we went to had cheese curds on the menu. Is what it came down to. We went to the first night I was there. We went and saw Spectre, which was kind of the part of. I don't want to say the point of the trip, because the point of the trip was to go and hang out and have a good time. Yeah. But also we watched Spectre and recorded a Her Majesty's Secret podcast about it. So if you want to hear all about that, go check out episode number 54 of Her Majesty's Secret podcast. We spoil the hell out of it, so don't listen to the show unless you've seen the movie. But
might be a movie I actually go see.
You should
in theaters.
You definitely should.
I would recommend. Well, then again, might be the first James Bond film I've seen.
I would recommend watching the other 3 Craig movies first.
Well, I'll put it this way.
And if you want, I have them on Blu-ray, thanks to Ziggy now.
Okay,
I can lend them to you so you can watch them.
I will say this, though. This is the problem I had, and I don't know if it was going through the PlayStation or whatnot. I tried to watch Casino Royale. And I absolutely was like, when it started, I was like, this looks fun, this looks great, I like how it started. The problem I had with it, I had to stop, is because it did that whole thing. It was like, I'm Daniel Craig, and I'm going to talk like this and everything. And then, like, every other sound was fucking huge. And every time they talk, I'm like, all right, got to turn it up. It's all like,
it sounds like you were watching a badly ripped copy. That happens to me
which
every
is
now and
sad
then when I
because-
get movies from alternate sources.
Well, no, but that wasn't the case. I actually got it from Netflix gave me the physical copies when I used to do that.
Right.
And I was like, okay. But then again, I was watching it with someone we don't speak of anymore, the 10-year relationship person. So she I was actually okay with it. I was like, I'm actually enjoying this movie. She's like, I can't watch this. Fuck Daniel Craig. I'm like, well, I would if he showed up, but.
I would. You know what? I love him as James Bond, but he's a funny-looking dude.
Okay, I will say this. Patrick and I said the same thing. I go, look, James Bond, every time you see him, he was a very good-looking guy and everything like that. Like, Daniel Craig, have nothing against the guy. I think he's a great actor. He's funny, and everything like that. But you see him, it's like he was like walking out of the water when they were showing the first previews. He's like, he's fucking ripped. I'm like, yeah, but then you look at his face, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Butterface.
Like, what happened?
I think
that was actually part of the drama or the kind of the controversy leading up to Craig being cast as Bond in the first place. Because first of all, he's blonde, so they were like, you can't have a blonde James Bond. And the other thing was, you can't have an ugly James Bond.
I wouldn't say he's ugly.
No, I would
just say he has very chiseled features.
Well, I think
Very
it's like
grizzled feature.
Yeah.
Chiseled.
Yeah,
is what you
chiseled.
said.
ways different like angles of his face. Like if you look at him, if you see his face one way, he could look completely like
Well, that's
quote unquote normal.
That is
but then
true.
if you look at him at another way, you're like, what the fuck?
I will
Where
say
did
this.
come
I will say this. If he's straightforward, you're like, what the fuck happened? If he does that little slight like turn, you're like, oh, not bad.
Well, he
looking
does
guy.
that shit with his lips too, where it's
Yeah.
like he like it's not really pout, like he doesn't pout them out, but like you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he's fucking Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
He's all duck facing it.
That's the thing. Like I said, I absolutely
Bond. It's like,
love him as
why,
Bond.
Why are you duck facing?
Oh, I'll recognize those lips anywhere. That's Daniel fucking Craig.
You know what I recognize first is the ears. I noticed the ears before anything else. Like
He's got bigger
The
ears.
pictures that they posted before the movie came out.
Well, he did get
when
cast
was-
as Dumbo, so.
There's pictures of him wearing like a skull mask that he wears in the very opening scene of the movie. I'm not really spoiling anything here. And there were people like, "Oh, is that the bad guy? Is that the?" I'm like, "No, that's Daniel Craig. Look at the ears. For fuck's sake, that's Bond right there. How do you not know this?" But yeah, I would say definitely you should watch in the theaters, but you should watch at least Casino Royale first. I would say watch all three first. And like I said, I've got them on Blu-ray. I can lend them to you.
Okay, you know what? I'll dive in because actually this is the thing. I actually been thinking about it too. I was like, I've never seen a James Bond film, which is pretty like astonishing for me because I'm into spy stuff. I like that kind of things.
How could you not have seen GoldenEye? That's what I don't understand.
That's the weird part. I've played the hell out of that game, but I've never seen the movie. So, but then again,
the thing with Spectre is there's definitely a lot of throwback. It's a continuation of the story told in Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. So you definitely want to see
there
those
was like
ones.
4 films already.
Yeah, this is his fourth.
This is
This is his
Damn.
fourth.
I'm
It's
really-
Casino Royale, and then Quantum of Solace is definitely. I would watch Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, boom, boom, right together.
Okay.
Because Quantum of Solace is definitely.
Yeah, I heard it
a
took
sequel.
it's literally right after.
Yeah, like the opening scene is literally the next scene after Casino Royale.
Okay.
Casino Royale was just so great and such a great reintroduction to the character. Just so fantastic, and it was literally the production company, the director, the actors, everybody saying, "We know we done fucked up. We left you with Die Another Day. Die Another Day was the last thing we left you with.
Oh, we know we done.
We know we done fucked up.
We don't
So-
fuck James Bond. We don't fuck.
That's why in Casino Royale you'll notice he doesn't say the line. The line, my name's Bond, James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say it
All he says
until
is,
the very, very end.
he's like, "I'm
when-
Daniel Craig."
Basically,
Craig
it's like
Daniel.
all this up to this point is the producers and the writers and everybody saying, "Okay, now we feel we've earned this.
Yeah.
We feel we've given you something to earn this," and it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I would definitely recommend watching both of those together. And then Skyfall is the direct counterpart to Spectre as far as like a lot of what happens in Spectre, a lot of what I shouldn't say what happens, but what drives the characters in Spectre is directly relatable to
Okay.
Skyfall. So I would recommend seeing those.
No, I'll put it this way: because I really was enjoying. I forget how far I got into Casino Royale before the one person was like, I'm done."
Casino Royale is a great film.
I was really enjoying it. I thought it was a really good take on it because I thought it was supposed to be like it was almost like his first mission.
It really was. Well, Casino Royale was the first Ian
Was the
Fleming
yeah.
novel starring James Bond as the character.
So it did captivate me because I'm like, oh, I can kind of see where it all began and stuff like that. So it's something I would want to check out. Like, it's not like I have anything against, like I'm like, oh, fuck James Bond or anything. I mean, oh, for fuck's sakes, I used to play.
Why would you say fuck James Bond?
Because everybody has that, Matthew, and you soon will drink the eggs and fuck me as well.
Bitch, say what?
Ew.
Oh, bitches don't say
what?
I will say
that's
that,
like this is funny. Eric's giving me stuff on James Bond, and then I'm always giving Matthew on stuff to recommend for horror movies to get into. Which I did find a Thanksgiving one that is on Netflix.
Krampus.
No, that's Christmas. Krampus.
yeah. I will say this: Spectre is
You're a Krampus
fantastic.
in my style. Oh, shit, guys. All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Good night, everybody.
JK.
Final word on Spectre. I would say definitely watch the Daniel Craig movies first. But for those of you out there, if you have seen the older Bond flicks, there are a lot of little things here and there that will just tickle your fancy, and
you went
even
really-
if you've
Went really G-rated on
Yeah,
that
I was
one.
like,
It'd give you a boner.
it'll just tickle your fancy. There's a lot of little throwbacks to the older movies and even to some of the books and short stories.
That's cool.
There's one specific one that we were like, oh, we get that reference, and I'm guessing that at least 99% of the audience watching this film will not get that particular reference because it is from a very specific short story that has never been converted into a movie directly. The title's never been used. It's not considered one of Fleming's betters. So it's really something that, unless you're really into it, you probably have never read it. But for those who have, it was just such a great little reference. And it really spoke to this movie was really built for Bond fans. But I really feel that it is a movie that even people who aren't fans of the entire franchise, who maybe just jumped in with Daniel Craig or have just jumped in with Skyfall even, can seriously enjoy.
That's cool.
Skyfall.
I do have one question for Matt, though, specifically. Have you heard the title track from Spectre, The Writings on the Wall by Sam Smith?
Not from Spectre.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't heard
Okay, because I want you to listen to it. I want your opinion on it, because I really, really, really like the song. I really, really, really hate Sam Smith's singing of it.
Well, you know what I think is interesting? So Skyfall was Adele, which was a good track.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Adele is just solid in general.
Yeah.
But
And it was a great track because not only was it just a good song in general, but it really fit the film. In fact, if you listen to the lyrics after having watched the film, you're like, oh, shit, that's like
on point.
the movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's like movie right there.
I just think it's like, Sam Smith had a very good year. He won like fucking 6 or 4 or 6 Grammys or some shit.
But not 5.
It could be 5 for all the fucking.
It was 4 or 6, I know that.
But shit, man, you got me there. But Adele was like fucking on top of the world. Sam Smith was like on top of the world. So they like get people that are on point to come in, and I guess the timing was just right too. So I don't know. I just think it's interesting. But yes,
I will say that the song, I can't stand it by itself because of Sam Smith. I've listened to several covers of it that I'm like, damn, this is a great song. If only it wasn't Sam Smith singing it. I will say that I was able to tolerate it much more with the actual title sequence. I'd say in context, the song is much better. But even then, I'd still take at least half of the covers that I've heard over the original.
yeah.
It's just, where did his balls go? Like, seriously, like, how can you hit those notes with testicles attached? I don't get it.
I don't know how to answer your question.
Listen to the song, and
I'll check it out
I know
for
it's
sure.
on Spotify and other sources like YouTube and whatnot, so you can listen to it. And I'm curious as to your take on it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
But other than watching Spectre, hung out, went to a few different bars, went to a few different places to have cheese curds.
Now, were you a great wingman for Ziggy?
I tried as best I could, but the problem is we really only came across one girl that he would be interested in, and he made a point to tell me that he had already found out about her boyfriend and their cat that they have together before anything could
Eric,
come of it.
That's him telling you, I need you to kill the boyfriend and a cat. He's
Whoa,
telling you
whoa.
the body count.
I don't.
That's courteous. Usually they don't. Sometimes you show up, you stab a guy, and there's a cat, and you're like, I didn't plan for a cat!
No, not the cat. No, see, I won't kill a cat because
They're
evil and they will fuck your shit up. They probably have a whole pack of friends. Cats. Fucking cats.
Tonight's episode was brought
it was
to
a
you
good
by
weekend.
fucking
It was a
cats.
good weekend. It was nice to get away, have some fun, and
That's cool.
We did manage to record, obviously, the Spectre episode of Her Majesty's Secret Podcast, but we also recorded a couple other
Where can we listen to that?
supplementary things. You can listen to that at hermajestyspod.com, as a matter of fact. So, like I said, we do spoil the movie, so if you have not seen it, don't listen to the whole episode. We do talk for about 20 minutes before any spoilers, so you can listen to the first part of it.
Okay,
But,
so that's actually a question I wanted to ask you. I probably should ask you off the air, but because I'm trying to figure out stuff like when we're doing horror movies.
Yeah.
Trying to not if people, we usually tell them what we're going to watch, So then the next week they have a chance to watch that movie and then listen to the next week when we talk about that movie.
Right.
So, but if you haven't seen the movie or you're just tuning into the podcast, I'm trying not to give that much away, but I'm still trying to say like give it a good review or a bad review, and not like. So how do you do it usually?
Well, with the movies that we've done reviews on Her Majesty's Pod, we do spoil them because we assume that
Everyone has seen them.
when we talk about the movies, we say, and we make sure people know up front, hey, we're going to spoil this. We're not expecting you to listen to this if you haven't seen these movies, or in cases of sometimes we review very, very bad movies and we tell you, you don't need to watch this.
Yeah, I will say that.
But in the situation like with Spectre, because we know we were releasing it the day after it was released in the United States, so we made sure to do at least a segment of spoiler-free and then say, okay, from this point forward, we're going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, turn us off, go watch it, then come back.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we handled it.
Yeah, that's what I usually try to do. I mean, usually I've been giving like a synopsis of some of the films and stuff like that when we talk about them. Actually, hopefully we'll actually be reviewing a film that will be coming out in theaters on December 4th, because we picked at least 4 movies for the Christmas theme for the horror podcast. But
do you mind saying what ones you picked out?
Well, what I want to do is we're gonna watch Krampus when it comes out in the theaters and talk about that. Then Gremlins, because that's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
One we just watched and it's horribly bad. So prepare everybody for Jack Frost. If you've never heard of that,
with Michael Keaton?
No. There's a one before that in the early '90s, probably the late '80s, early '90s. I think it came out in 1992, called Jack Frost. It is horrendous, though. One actress who is in it, Shanna Elizabeth, is in it.
Shannon Elizabeth?
Yeah, might have been one of her first roles, like one of her first acting gigs. She's the only one that probably took off from this movie, like went at and did other stuff.
Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie status?
Yeah, American Pie. Actually, that's...
yeah, those were...
No. I will talk... I could spoil it here, but I am going to talk about it on the thing. But she has probably one of the craziest death scenes I've ever seen in a horror film.
Really?
Being raped to death by a snowman.
Fuck yeah!
So, yeah.
If you're going to get raped to death, at least...
But, yeah, we have Jack Frost, and then we're trying to find...
Talk about getting fucking shit.
We're trying to find one more film. I think we're going to do maybe...
Snowman,
I don't know if we're going to do the...
Ice cold.
Fuck! You're taking all the puns I was going to use, you sons of bitches.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're debating on the remake of Black Christmas.
I'm not smart. I'm not sorry.
We're either debating on the...
fucking rad. Touch my hand, Aaron.
We're debating on the remake of Black Christmas or the original Black Christmas.
What? Fuck off.
No, you never heard of Black Christmas?
You're like...
JK. LOL.
But yeah, those are the films we have set up for the Christmas season, so...
Boom.
Awesome.
But we did find one that we'll talk about next week on the podcast. But if you do want to check it out now, it is on Netflix. It's called Christie. I call it the Thanksgiving horror film because it takes place during Thanksgiving.
Did you do the remake?
Oh, there's a first one?
Oh, Christie. I thought you said Christine.
No, Christie.
Christine was the one with the car, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even know there. I don't think... Is there a remake of Christine?
No. I'm thinking Carrie.
Yeah, the Carrie they've done a remake.
The remake of Carrie is a little...
we saw it with that one chick.
The one girl is a good actor. The plays Hit Girl.
Yeah. Something Morose.
No, we watch... it's on Netflix right now.
Carrie?
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now if you want to check it out. I say it's... I will say this. It takes a little bit for it to get started. Like, you're like, when the fuck does shit happen kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But as soon as it does, it's a fun ride. It makes me really... This is funny. Makes me feel like the Tomb Raider game almost, the remake.
Julianne Moore?
Okay.
So,
are you talking about Chloe Grace Moretz?
Yes.
Moretz.
That is who I'm talking about.
Moretz.
That is who I'm talking about.
So, yeah, if you want a Thanksgiving movie to watch, horror film-wise, check out Christie. That's on Netflix right now.
Cool.
Is it Christie, like Christie, or?
No, Critty, I think it is. Let me double check that. Cristy.
That doesn't even make sense at all.
Well, it's actually a word from meaning Christ.
Oh, so it's...
Hold on.
So is it Christo?
Christie. Yeah, Christie. Cristy. It's gotten really bad reviews on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm like, look, it's on Netflix, so it's pretty much free anyways.
Is it the TV movie from 2000?
No, it's a
TV movie from 1994.
No, it's from 2014.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah.
Straight, fresh.
Yeah, what's her name? Ashley Greene
Ashley Greene?
is in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and honestly, you see her in this movie, you're like, that's her? Doesn't even look like her.
Interesting.
Oh,
fucking
K-R. Okay, that's why.
Yeah,
I was
what did you
throwing
put
it off.
in?
I was putting C.
I said Krist. I just typed it in.
Maybe I
Boom.
just heard C. But,
Block Party's first record purchased.
all right.
Woo!
Have anybody else I've heard of besides Ashley Greene? I'm gonna
Well,
say-
apparently, her and the guy, I think Lucas Tilley, did other stuff after the. Oh, actually, Chris Coy was actually in Walking Dead.
Okay.
Was he playing a coy motherfucker?
Shit,
guys, what the fuck?
But yeah,
What is
it's
happening?
It's a fun movie. It came out. Apparently, it was released August 7th of 2014. I don't think it got a really big release date or whatnot. It's kind of an indie film, but it takes homage back to almost like the 1990 kind of slasher film.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it's fun.
Did you end up seeing Final Girls?
No, I have to still watch that.
shit,
So
you gotta-
yeah,
yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta-
watch
gotta
that.
figure that out.
Maybe I'll watch that during the because we need some films to finish off November. So
Do it, man. It's probably on Amazon Prime or some shit. Whatever
check that out,
Whatever
yeah.
you use through your
Netflix.
Chromecast. No, it's not Netflix because you have to pay.
yeah, I should check if it's on Amazon Prime. If it is, I'll watch it this weekend then because I definitely want to watch that.
Yeah, you should.
because it sounded really fucking good.
It is very good.
So
Yeah,
It's like
do it.
Super duper good.
so
It's
yeah.
like totally.
It's
Oh my God, it's
fucking
like-
Oh
sweet.
my God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck up
God.
and just watch it.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a fun movie. And it's only an hour and 26 minutes. But like I said, it's a very very slow fucking start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and maybe cut to a little break, or maybe not quite yet because it looks like Matt's still getting prepared. So,
Sorry, guys. Just gotta undress my phone.
No,
Let's
Matt.
all- let's all stop and
let's put it
watch.
this way. What
Don't
Matt-
look at it. Don't look
To
at
be
it.
fair, what Matthew does to start the show, he whips out his dick to make fun of Eric and I. He's like, "Ha ha, my shit's so huge."
he just walks in,
Yeah,
whack, and we're like,
literally, what
we
he
know.
do, he does a helicopter thing, and he hits Eric in the face, me in the face, and then he catches it, and he's like, "Let's play some music."
I don't
bitches."
fucking do that. Shut up.
I like how I give
there's
him
some shit about a
I
continental
like how
soldier.
I like how I
tying
give
in
him a really
knot.
good compliment on how big his penis is. He's like, "Fuck you."
Shut up. You leave my penis alone.
All right.
Don't fucking want to talk about nothing.
This is what happens. All
right.
Matthew comes back from Costa Rica. He's hyped up on turtle eggs.
I didn't.
All up on the turtle eggs.
I did not eat
All
them.
right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about Starbucks and the war on Christmas and
Yes.
other topics of today's news because it's important stuff. We got to talk about it, right?
Oh yeah, that Starbucks crisis.
Oh yeah, the crisis of the cups. I like that. That's it's alliterative.
It
I like
is.
it.
Yeah, it's playing
Crisis of the cups.
I have my moments.
The Christ of the cups?
Oh.
savoring on. It will help you remember. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. I still feel you in the taste of cigarettes. What could I ever run to? Just tell me it's tearing you apart. Just tell me you cannot sleep. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. I'm getting the notice from the sky turn blue. I'm in pretty current interference between me and you. And I really didn't notice the gentlest feeling. 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 You are the bluest light. 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 If it could be broken. instead she's turning around. Ahead she's screaming my name in the night to keep her warm. She got a red pill, blue pill, 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 now come at me.
And we are back. Thank you, Matt, for the tunes during the break. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
For sure. That was Block Party. Their first album, Silent Alarm, which I just bought on vinyl and a fucking pump, so I wanted to play some tracks. Ooh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't come until December, but that's okay.
Hey, at least you have it.
It's a slow burn right there.
Fucking slow burn. But you know what'll happen is I'll forget about it for a period of time, and then when I get a package at the door, it's like, oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that when you forget you've ordered something. That's the one bright side to ordering stuff from, like, places that ship from, like, China and shit, and you're like...
That takes a while.
You forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point you forget that you ordered it, and then all of a sudden it's a surprise package. It's like Christmas.
Actually, that's what happens with Loot Crate for me, because Loot Crate, like, I never get their tracking information. Like, NerdBlock, I'll get it. But, like, Loot Crate, like, I'll be like, I guess it's coming. I don't know when. And then all of a sudden I'll be, like, not paying attention, open. Oh shit.
Loot Crate Day.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
it's funny. Speaking of which, with that, we're going to have info, but on one of the blocks that people subscribe to, we're going to have a sponsor.
Oh, yes. I've heard a little bit about this, not a lot, but I am looking forward to some more information.
Which I told Kyle, my co-host from Longbuck Test, works out great for us. He went ahead and set some stuff up for that. Basically, we'll be able to advertise almost pretty much every single block they send out on every show. So
Nice. Awesome. Good to be spreading the word, getting some sponsorship deals going on. It's definitely something that going into the new year we're going to be looking at heavily for the entire network.
We just have to talk with Ed.
Yeah, right?
Ed fucking knows what he's doing. We got to get him back on the show.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that episode.
And then we really need to do that 1990 something.
Yes, that too. Oh, man. Guys,
Yes.
have you heard about this?
Probably.
Starbucks is waging a war on Christmas.
Yeah,
Do you know
what the
how?
By not putting anything on the
Red cups.
Just red cups.
So, this whole thing is a little fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially because I log on fucking Facebook the other day, and all it is this bullshit about Starbucks and a fucking red cup. I was like, today is a slow day. Today is a very slow day.
It is.
The only reason I even want to bring it up is because the guy who started this whole fucking stupid bullshit is this asshole pastor guy who happens to be from Scottsdale. He's fucking from here, guys.
Of course
This guy has ridden his bullshit. I'm going to make videos in my car.
Women from Scottsdale
And
is nice.
basically, he's just a very angry man who looks just enough like Kevin James that I think people like tune into it. Like, oh, is that Kevin James talking about? Oh no, it's some angry man
Kevin
from Scottsdale.
James hates Starbucks?
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. Because honestly,
Kevin James is like, no, I'm just
it's
making
like Kevin James is like,
grown-ups
no man,
for
fucking,
it."
I love Starbucks. You know what I hate? Fucking Scientology. That's what I hate.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put it this way. So my experience with this whole thing so far was I went to Starbucks, actually, I think on Monday. And now, I guess sometime last year, I never went to Starbucks during the holiday season. So this year, whatever reason, I was like, oh, I'm going to get Starbucks today, before I go to work or whatnot. So I get it, and I'm like, the cup's red. I didn't even think anything of it. I'm like, the cup's red. I'm like, and all I thought was like, it's got to be something for Christmas. Now, I did not know there were shapes involved in the past versions or something like that, but I'm like, okay, it's a red cup. Like, didn't even think anything of it. It wasn't like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God! I was like, all right, it's a red cup. Cool, fine, whatever,
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, to me, I was like, oh, red cup. Red cups usually mean that there's beer pong coming soon, So I got excited. Of course, beer pong did not come that day, and I was very disappointed.
There was no beer pong.
But yeah, so apparently, I guess they usually have graphics on this cup.
In
during
years
the season.
past, they have done various different graphics. Sometimes I think there was a tree one year. There was something. It's almost always been a generic holiday time theme. It's never been Christ on a cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not once.
For sure.
Not one time.
Yeah. Can I get a double? Can I get a double shot with Christ on a cup?
It's never been specific religious iconography. It's never once been a manger scene. It's never once been a cross. It's never been anything specifically Christian or Jewish or any other religion, because guess what? They know that they have customers of all different religions.
It's Starbucks.
And this year they went with just the red cups. And if you think about it, all year long, Starbucks has been doing this thing where they're kind of letting people do their marketing for them by putting out these blank cups and letting people draw on them and do things and then showing those off. So why the hell wouldn't they do that for holiday time too? No, but what happens is this asshole from Scottsdale gets online and starts screaming about it. And this fucking guy, okay, this is a guy, first of all, he's a young earth creationist. So,
fuck that.
I already know he's dumber than a box of rocks. Because, listen, I don't care if you believe in Jesus or believe in God or believe in both of those things or any of that stuff. That's fine. It's not something that I can disprove or that you can prove, so I don't care. I'm not going to get into an argument about it. I don't feel that you're any dumber than me for believing that, because it's what you believe. That's fine.
Yeah.
But for you to specifically believe things that are contrary to the documented evidence we have, like saying that the Earth is only 3,000 years old and that evolution is not a thing. When you say these things, I automatically know that you are, in fact, dumber than I am. This man is dumber than I am. He is a stupid, stupid man. And he's just very... Like, I'm trying to combat him with his own technique here. I'm screaming and yelling into a microphone because that's all he does, and somehow it gains traction, and people throw money at him.
It blew up, man. Holy shit.
Now, I will say this.
Ridiculous.
Now, we'll talk about this, but I'll say, if Starbucks really wants to start fucking with people, now, Starbucks, if you take this idea, I'm not going to be angry. I'm actually going to be impressed, but I think next year you should just do a blue cup. And people be like,
fuck the holidays.
No, they do a blue cup, and everybody be like, oh, so they only like the Jews? What is this?
Yeah, that's what I was.
And then next year will just
That's where I thought you were going.
Yeah, that's where I was going. And then next year you do another cup where it's a weird color, and everyone just goes, what is it? And they're like, that's Kwanzaa. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think it would be like...
well, that's Futurama episode with man, I got to hand out these, what the hell is Kwanzaa?
It would be all those... It was all those like triangles and diamond shaped stuff of all those, like... It would be like reds and oranges and stuff from like African...
Did I talk about
stuff? Yeah.
Did I talk about the Kwanzaa
patterns.
book that I found that I was trying to... I was like, I want to know what Kwanzaa is all about. So I found a children's book about Kwanzaa. I was like, this is an easy read. Like, it was in the bookstore. I could flip through real quick and find out what Kwanzaa is about. Because I'm like, why not? Like, no one ever talks about Kwanzaa. I wish I didn't buy it. I should have bought it. All I got from this, and no offense to anybody who celebrates Kwanzaa, if you know how to celebrate Kwanzaa, let me know. But all I got from this was you make potato pancakes and there's a black Santa. That's all I got from this book.
Potato pancakes.
There was no history behind it.
Ah, shit.
Like,
potato
what?
pancakes. We got them.
I thought that was a Jewish thing, but I'll take it.
Fucking, we got them. Hook them. Reel them in.
What's it,
Reel them in.
or something like that?
Yeah.
They put those on the sliders at Chompies.
Oh,
tasty.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So anyway, so guess, I think
do you get Starbucks?
Occasionally. I do because...
I get it if I have, like, someone gave me this card that had, like, $25 on it. It's like a preloaded card.
Yeah.
So, like, but I don't really,
Just gift card aside. How many times a year would you say you get Starbucks?
I would say maybe twice, 3 times maybe.
I probably more than that. I would say in a year... 8 or 9 times.
Yeah,
probably
I'm
a
with
year.
Steve. It's probably about.
I will say around
rare.
this time of year, is when I build up the most of them because they have the caramel brulee latte. Oh my God,
I want to try that s'more one, actually.
I haven't tried. Honestly, my Starbucks, I have two things I buy from Starbucks. I get a regular fucking cup of coffee, and I get, okay, when they say, do you want me to leave room for cream and sugar? And I say, fucking no, fill the goddamn cup up. And then they give me the cup, and it's still got room for cream and sugar. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
This is the guy who started it.
I'm like,
corporate
I
shit.
want the cup filled with coffee. Anyways.
They're like, no.
But the point to the story is,
it's like, God damn it.
I get
like,
regular coffee.
He hates God, red cups.
And I get the caramel brulee lattes
I brought
because
some
holy
coffee,
shit, those are good.
Costa Rican coffee back.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit.
And I had some on Monday, and my shit
like, I'm
was
still feeling it.
Dude, my shit was fucking wired.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, in the morning I always eat oatmeal, so I was like, you know what, fuck, man, I just got back. I'm first day back at work, and make a fucking pot of coffee.
Yeah.
So I did that, had my, ate my oatmeal, had my my coffee, and just fucking got ready for work and all that shit. And then I had a little bit more before and that's probably where I fucking went wrong, is because
That's where you fucked up.
it was at that moment Matthew knew that he fucked up. So I had some more, and my shit was fucking wired, man. I was driving, and like I could feel it because I don't have caffeine on like a regular, and like I was drinking it down there, so I was like, fuck it, I'm bringing some home and fucking do this. I'm gonna be a big boy and wear my big boy pants. And fuck,
you shat your big boy pants, didn't you?
I didn't shat my big boy pants, but my shit was I was just like fucking. Oh shit! I'm jittery. I'm fucking going.
Oh yeah.
I'm driving.
Actually, and all I usually get from Starbucks is like
For
I
a
just
long
get the,
time,
the
too.
chai tea latte. So it's like
chai tea latte. I've had those in the past.
they're good.
It would take a lot of even Costa Rican coffee to get me to the point of jittery because I
No
drink
shit?
a lot of fucking coffee.
Do you?
A
Yeah.
lot.
See,
I drink on
I'm sure
average,
if I kept on doing it, I'd like build
Eric's
my
like
tolerance
me.
up.
Like it takes a lot for me to finally get wired. Because actually, energy drinks used to get me really wired. Now I drink them. I'm like, why the fuck did I waste?
Doesn't
money on
coffee make you dehydrated and shit?
I drink a lot of water in between my
Do ya?
coffee, though. That's kind of the way I work it. My normal routine, I drink at least a half a liter of water on the way to work. But then once I get to work, I have 2 cups of coffee. And then I drink another about half a liter to a liter of water. And then I have another couple cups of coffee. Couple cups of coffee.
A Kappa Zeta cup?
On average, will have between 5 and 10 cups of coffee a day.
No
at work.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's if I only have 5 cups of coffee that day, that's really low for me.
Wow.
So that's usually my total before lunch. And I keep drinking coffee until, like, I usually make my last cup of coffee for the day around 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Damn, man. What about you, Steve? Only in the morning?
In the it depends. If it's a weekend, I usually brew like a pot, and like I'll have, especially when I'm doing podcasts now on Saturdays or whatnot. Like I'll have a couple of like I'll have maybe 2 or 3.
See, it's hard to say. Cup of coffee.
During the week,
Peter
like
Piper,
I will
Peter
do.
Piper picked
I
a
will
peck of
just
pickled
do.
peppers.
Yeah,
It's easier to say.
During the week, I'll just do the K cups. Like I'll just do one and then go to work. Like that's about it. So it's like I have a cup of coffee every day, but it's very rare. Maybe at work, sometimes I'll be like, I'm really tired. I need to grab like one of their shitty coffees or whatnot. But
I drink more tea. And
like
now that
tea,
it's getting
too.
colder, like I'm starting to like. Last couple of days, I've Wednesday and Thursday, and today, so 3 days. I made a cup of tea in the morning while I eat my oatmeal. Because like,
How very British of you.
I fucking love tea, man.
Tea and oatmeal.
Especially since we have a screen door.
Get you
so
some crumpets and you'll be all set.
fuck yeah, give me that shit,
Dude,
man.
crumpets are delicious. Okay, I don't give a... But you know what crumpets are? They're basically English muffins.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
basically
thought.
what we call English muffins.
And I just dab them on my tongue.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but it's a
dabbing
little
it.
disturbing.
That's how he takes his tea.
Put a fucking smear of marmalade on that bad boy. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, marmalade. I haven't got
Marmalade's
down
good.
to marmalade in a while. I like
Marmalade's
marmalade.
good. It's a little tartar than
Yeah.
most traditional jams
Growing
and
up,
jellies.
my dad loved marmalade.
'Cause
so
it's
that's
made
why
with
I
the
picked up
rinds.
it.
That's
Fuck
why.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, now
Crumpets and marmalade
now
up in this
you.
Fucking tap
Next
on the-
week. Next week we're having crumpets and marmalade on the show.
Dude, I'll fucking do it.
Every morning now, my parents gave me a box of oatmeal that they bought. They were like, "We don't want it, you want it." I was like, "Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
free
this
food."
shit. Here.
So every morning when I'm making it up now, I'm just like, "I'm Matthew."
Every morning, man. I bet my heart's on fucking point.
Oatmeal is supposed to be really fucking good. As long as you don't get those, like if you get that bagged oatmeal with all the sugar and
Nope.
shit added in it,
This is like,
that's not really that great for you.
this comes in the fucking silo. It's from Quaker. And you fucking...
Silo.
It's a fucking silo, dude. It's a cylinder package.
I now
it's a
wanna
silo.
start.
It's
Can
the
I
one
get
with
a-
the diabetes guy on the front, right?
It's the Quaker dude.
I
Yeah,
just
hell
want to
yeah.
say that to people. Now. Yeah, can I get a silo of coffee?
Walk into the grocery
and
store and be like,
oatmeal?
"Can I get me
It's a fucking silo, dude.
What are you, Super Troopers too?
It's a silo of
I don't want a
fucking
goddamn-
oatmeal.
I don't want a large farva. I want a goddamn liter of cola."
Would you rather I say it's a cylinder of oatmeal?
No, I
Silo is on point.
I am not saying I love that. That's what I'm saying. I love it. I'm like I'm taking it. I'm borrowing
like,
it. And
I'm
I'm
using
using it now.
Walking into the grocery store and excuse me, could you point me to the silos of oatmeal, please?
I need a silo of oatmeal.
silo? Or you just want oatmeal?
Like, give me a fucking silo of fucking
Hey,
oatmeal
hey,
right now.
Do your fucking job.
I do that every morning. I think we talked about this before. I do that, and I put in brown sugar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I fucking
Yeah.
make my own shit.
No, I know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
like
Like
brown
when I
sugar.
got it, I was like, hey,
too.
I'm healthy. I'm Matthew.
Brown
So
sugar
I-
is the bomb.
Dude, my heart's gotta
Look,
be
you're
like,
the epitome.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Matthew. No, this is all complimentary. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything. That, like, I'm saying, like, when I think of healthy, I'm like, yeah, if I could be thin like Matthew, that'd be great.
I wanna be like Matt.
I'm just me, man.
I was waiting for
Hashtag
Matthew to
pro-life.
turn around and be like, I'm just big bone, man.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't make what?
We're not talking about your penis now, Matt. We were done with
Guys.
that. That conversation was over.
Yeah, I thought I told you not to talk about my penis anymore, guys.
Well, he brought up big bone, so what are we gonna
No, I
do?
would have said big bone.
Oh.
Big boner. So somebody sent me this YouTube link, and I kind of want to just play it right now.
All right.
Ah, shit! I gotta.
Is it something?
I gotta undress my phone again real
Oh.
quick.
Well, you need to get a case that allows you to plug shit in.
Well, I like this case because
You should get a
It's-
case like Steve got,
what?
which
Well,
was
my free case.
$1 from Geek.
It's just that.
See, that's like this, but I have the extra layer thing on it. A little more cushion for the impact if I ever drop
Oh.
my shit.
All right, let's.
Did you drop your shit?
You got this. You got this video. You want to play the audio for us?
Yes, I want to.
All right.
Yes.
You do it. Anytime now. There it goes.
What's up, nigga?
Whoa.
Damn.
You wanna talk some shit?
Not really.
Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
This video is called
What's up,
the
fool?
Gangsters
You talk
Hotline.
shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
All of
You wanna sell that shit? Call these motherfuckers ASAP.
Yeah, I said some shit. What? Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
The hardest niggas is standing by, ready to pick up that phone. Buff niggas, dark niggas, Asian niggas,
Wait, what?
white niggas.
Suck my dick, bitch. Fuck you.
That was a white guy.
1-213-373-4253.
that a real number?
Just dial, nigga. I'll fuck you up.
Hold on. Read me that
Deaf
number one
niggas.
more time.
You gonna do it?
Classic niggas.
Yeah. What's the number?
Hold on.
Go back to the number because I want to find out what's up with this number.
Mystery niggas.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Dog
Oh, that sounds
niggas.
interesting. I want to find out about these mysteries.
You got
Yeah.
some motherfucking nerds calling me out Shabbat on some little bullshit ass nigga. Better calm that shit down and come around here and show me some fucking respect before me and my Jewish niggas come up here and beat your ass.
You got Jewish ones.
top.
Oy vey.
Niggas is talking shit.
Boy, vey,
Call
motherfucker.
now.
$4.99 per minute.
Oh shit! Never mind. I'm not calling. Wait, no. Can you pull up? Does it have the number in the comment?
Yeah, I will.
That shit.
Mystery.
All right. So
right.
you gonna do it?
I'm gonna call him real quick.
All right. So it's 1 213 373 4253.
Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna put it on speaker here.
213 373 4253.
Easier.
Yeah. It's gonna be a business or some shit.
There's gonna be some poor guy that's like, "Are you calling about that YouTube video?" I swear to fucking Christ.
What's up, nigga? Where you from?
No
I'll kick
kidding.
your fucking ass, nigga. But if you want to hear the real shit, get my nigga Brent Weinbach's comedy CD, Mostly Live. You can download it on iTunes, or you
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Way to use the marketing tool of viral video right there.
That
All right.
I was
like, man, that rang for an awful long time. They need to like check their settings. They shouldn't have to ring that long before it goes to the voicemail. I was like, oh man, somebody's answering. I was just waiting for it to be like, hello.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me, I'm calling for the. There was a service was told was going to be here.
Which N-word do you want to talk to?
Can I get a Jewish one, please?
Oy vey.
Oh, coming up.
Well, they motherfucker.
Then all you get is Guilford Godfrey.
Son of a bitch. Don't want that. No. We don't want any of that crap. That's hilarious, actually. There was just a thread I was reading recently. Somebody had posted a bunch of different random numbers that you could give out to people as far as like loser line type numbers.
Like 1-800. Actually, you can just give them my number.
Oh, there you go. I was just flipping through the Phoenix Comic-Con Blue Ribbon Army group Facebook page, and I happened to see that one of our Secret Santas already received their gift, and it looks like it happens to be a handmade item from Red Nebula Studios, good friends of the show. Don't know who might have ordered that doozy for their Secret Santa. Anyway,
so you're organizing that, aren't you? You put it all together.
I did, yeah. There was okay. So here's the thing: it was almost out of necessity because somebody had posted in the group a post. Okay, so backtrack a little bit. Somebody had come across one of these kind of scam pyramid scheme type of gift exchange things where basically you try to get 6 people to send you a present and you send a present to one person and then those 6 people have to get 6 people to send a present to that, and so on and so forth. So in theory, if you do it right, you could end up with a bunch of people sending you presents and you only had to send one thing. But somebody always has to be at the bottom of those fucking pyramids. Mm-hmm. Plus, they're actually illegal. Those are considered chain letters, and they are actually not legal. So you don't want to do that. So somebody had asked Jen Hines in the group, part of the leadership of the Blue Ribbon Army, if they could put up a post about a gift exchange.
Okay.
And she basically thought it was just a standard gift exchange, so she gave the go-ahead. So then this person posted in the group, hey, let's do this gift exchange thing where you can get 6 to 36 gifts and you only have to buy one, blah, blah. This post approved by Jen Hines. And she was like, oh, crap. Because a lot of people were like, that sounds a little shady. How does it work? Mm-hmm. And I even posted, I was trying to be really diplomatic about it because I saw it and I was like, this is bullshit. This is what this is. So I posted, I'm like, sounds a little pyramid-y to me. Care to provide more details? Like, whatever. And they came straight up and said, yeah, it's basically like a pyramid. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, let's, not do this.
Yeah.
And so I gave it a day. I gave it a night, I should say. This happened in the afternoon on one day, and then I waited until the next morning, and I hit up Matt and Jen, and I said, hey, listen, if nobody else is planning on doing this, or if it's not already in the works, I'll volunteer to go ahead and run an actual Secret Santa for the group so that we can have something that's legitimate, because I don't want anybody getting sucked into that thing, basically. And they said, totally cool. No problem. So I got that fired up, got it going, and considering how many people are in that group, I think it was a very small percentage, but I still think it was a really good turnout for a first-time thing.
Around.
Yeah, we ended up having over 70 people.
I did see it, and I thought about joining.
You should have.
I totally forgot about it.
I should have, but I decided not to this go around.
All right. Fair enough. Hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping this will be a annual thing, and I might even, if it works well, if this doesn't end up being a total clusterfuck, which so far so good, actually.
I think you organized it very, very well.
So it looks like, Eric, you have a job every year now. You're going to be Santa Eric.
Have you gotten compliments
with red
yet?
cups?
Yeah, a lot of people have been, hey, thanks for organizing this,
cool.
Things like that. So that's awesome. And I've been acting as the intermediary, like people like, hey, I really want to know more information from my person as to what kind of things they like, so I have to send them an email anonymously.
You should get some helpers for that.
So I'm going back and forth. Luckily, with this small of people, if it gets bigger. But I'm thinking if this works out well, if it doesn't totally fuck me over, I wouldn't mind doing one in the middle of the year too. Do like a Christmas in July kind of gift exchanges randomly, and
Or, as I like to call
make it a 2 times a year thing.
Steve's birthday.
There you go. But yeah, I did. It was I'm running it, but I also threw my own name in there as well, and
cool.
got somebody. And so the
Who'd you
person, the person that I got is the person who I just said posted their picture of their gift on the
Because
Facebook
you
group.
sent it to them.
That's how I knew immediately that it was from Red Nebula Studios, because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get people a gift, I'm going to get it from somebody else who is part of the Comic-Con group as well. So Sarah and
I see what you did
Sarah
there.
and Rob Wilkinson, who have been on the show before, I went onto their Etsy page and found something nice that was within the price range that we set for the gift exchange.
$25 limit.
Yep. And that's what it ended up being, exactly $25 with shipping. So
Nice.
it worked out.
That's cool.
Then I threw Amy's name in the list as well, and I took care of getting her present for her giftee, and I got her something from Val.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, a couple of prints
That's
for the
cool.
things that they are into, that they said they were into.
I think
on
we're
their,
starting
little
that
form.
up next week at actual work.
Yeah, I wanted to do it
But that's
early
okay,
so we
that's
had
cool.
enough time to cover. First of all, it gives people opportunity that it doesn't really conflict with them actually buying gifts for their family and stuff because it's early enough. And also, it gives me time to, if somebody does flake out, like I'm very happy to say, like I put it out in the email when I sent it out. I said, if you're able to buy more than one gift, just in case, please let me know. And I've already had several people get back to me and said, hey, if you need somebody to cover, if you need a second, I'm there.
Oh,
so
that's cool. We have a
hopefully,
good community.
if there are anybody, because shit happens.
Yeah.
I get it. You might sign up one day and then realize, oh shit, I'm not going to make rent the next.
Or you sign up one day and the next day you realize I have cancer.
Whatever it may be.
I can't afford this.
It's totally. I wanted to make sure, don't sign up if you can't participate. If you know you can't participate, don't sign up. But shit happens. If you did sign up and you can't do it for whatever reason, then by all means, let me know. The only thing I ask is just let me know as soon as possible, so that way I can arrange for somebody else. And like I said, I've already gotten several people who volunteered to help out if that happens. And so far, it has not happened. So far, we have not had anybody let me know that they've needed to drop out. So it's just a matter of, I've got to keep up on it and make sure that everybody who signed up gets something. And if they don't, then I need to get on it, because I don't want anybody to have a bad experience.
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal. So that's why I wanted to get things going as quickly as possible, and I already ordered the stuff for the people that I was responsible for.
Nice.
And I'm happy to say that they obviously they liked it enough to jump on there right away and post a picture of it. So happy about that.
Good for you.
Look at Eric.
Whoop.
This is the most joyful I've ever seen Eric in his
I
entire
know. Look at
life.
that. Oh.
But yeah, that's cool. So that's good. Hopefully next year you'll do it, and then I'll actually be able to do it.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, no, totally. Like I said, I hope to definitely do it next year. As long as this doesn't totally blow up my face, I'll totally be down to do it again next year. And I might even think about doing a mid-year Christmas in July type of one, maybe sometime, because I would put it like about a month after.
How
Comic-Con.
about instead of...
Are we getting each other gifts this year?
I don't know. Are we? Because I have to look into that then. I say you should do
we should
instead of
make
Secret
this,
Santa.
We should do a Secret Santa between the three of us. It'll be so secret.
Instead of a Secret Santa, they should do a secret.
Kinda silly.
Secret. Krampus.
It can be done. It won't be very secret for very long, because you know that whoever you've got, the other person has you.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Unless we include... fuck it. I don't want to include Toby. I say we get each other gifts this year.
Okay.
All right. I'm down.
I'll see what I can do.
$75 limit.
Matthew's like, and here's my wish list. And,
Wow.
Oh, look at that. There's only one thing on there. That's $75.
It's exactly $74.99.
How
What's that about?
strange.
I don't know if I can do $75, but
I'm just playing. You can do like 25.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Steve
All
will,
right.
Steve will re-gift shit from his 4 loot crate.
No, I actually haven't
Box.
done that. No.
Box.
No. Oh, dude. Actually, this is one thing and people should know about me. I'm a fucking great gift giver.
Good.
Oh yeah. Like last year's Secret Santa, the person who got I had, they were like, "What the man?"
Oh shit, we
person's
should
on
change
phone."
it around because technically you'd be getting a gift for Eric and myself. So $25 each gift, that's a little pricey. So maybe we should do 25 total. What are your thoughts?
Or do you just want to do like 15?
15 each?
That makes it easier than trying to split it between two. Just call it $15.
$30 each person spinning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Eric's easy. You just go to Best Buy and buy him a bunch of those Hearthstone cards.
Speaking of that,
Done.
Hearthstone,
Yes.
new expansion came out. So did you purchase the whole thing?
I did the because this one was the adventure.
Yes.
So with the last expansion that came out, I did not buy any of the cards. I've only
Black
bought
Mountain?
cards with the
Black Rock Mountain?
yeah. I've only bought no the
Yes.
TVT,
Tournament of
the TGT.
Yes.
Yeah. The Grand Tournament.
Thank you.
I've bought several packs with coins, but I did not spend any actual money for this with the adventures because I don't like trying to build up coins to try and. I just went ahead and bought the entire wing.
$20.
Yeah, $20 covers everything, and that way you're guaranteed those cards, whatever. And I finished the first wing was released, so I finished that up today. It was fairly easy. I think I got kind of lucky because I didn't really know what I was going into it.
Yeah.
And I still managed to clear all 3 levels first try. But especially the last one, I think was just pure luck. I just managed to kind of get the cards right when I needed because I used my Demon Lock deck actually on all three of them, and the first one it worked out great. It was just perfect. The second one was just kind of a mid-range, and I just kind of squeaked by.
So when you say Demon Lock, you're talking about a Demon Warlock deck.
Yes, a Warlock deck heavily focused on
demons.
demons and
Okay.
demon buffing cards.
Cool.
Like I've got Demon Fire and Demon Wrath and Demon Heart all running in that deck, which can make a great difference. I love playing that deck. It's so much fun.
Any
to
legendaries
play.
in there?
I have I don't have Draxus in that deck any longer. I used to, but I don't anymore. I do have now the name escapes me. The newer legendary from the last expansion. Oh shit! I can't remember the name off the top of my head now, but Mal'Ganis. That's it.
Okay.
Mal'Ganis. I do run Mal'Ganis in that deck, which I always hope to bring out via Void Collar if at all possible. But every now and then I do have to play it. But still, sometimes that is the death card right there.
Oh yeah, that's right, the demon-looking dude.
Yeah.
Your other demons have
Yeah,
+2.
the guy on the Starbucks cup.
Exactly.
Your other demons have +2 attack, +2 defense. Your hero is immune.
Yeah.
That's rad.
That guy, especially when you can bust him out like at turn 5 or 6 through a Void Collar, it's like, oh crap. It really makes people have to struggle because it's like a hard taunt because you have to kill that before you can do any damage to your hero.
For sure.
And anytime you have that out, that means you can use your hero power without taking any damage.
Well,
You can
it's great
drop-
too because you drop him and he instantly has a 9 attack, 7 life.
Yeah, he's a 9/7, and and he buffs all your other demons.
Yeah.
Which in my Demon Lock deck specifically, I only have 3 minions in my entire deck. Only 3 cards in my entire deck that are not demon minions.
Yeah.
I have a Sludge Belcher because sometimes you just need a sticky taunt.
Yep.
I have a Defender of Argus, again, for taunt purposes. And then I have an Emperor Thesaurian because if you can get a handful of cards and then play a Thesaurian, even if he only survives 1 turn, that can just swing the game so quick.
Yeah.
You can get stuff out so much earlier, play some combos that wouldn't be possible without it. Oh, it's fantastic.
So do you research decks that you want to build, or you just kind of go in there blindly and just craft your own?
It depends on what I'm going for. With my Demon Lock deck, I built that myself. I just went in and was like, okay, I'm going to try to make my best combination of demons and the demon buffing cards. There's a lot of cards.
There's quite a bit of demons, are there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's tons. And there's a ton that I left out of my deck. And when I looked at other Demon Lock decks that had been pre-built, there's a lot of stuff I don't run because I feel it has too much of a downside.
Yeah.
And other stuff that I do run because it's helped me out personally as I've played. So it really just kind of depends. I've tried some other decks. I've gone with like deck lists to start with.
Mm-hmm.
I have an oil rogue deck that I put together based on a deck list, and then have only changed a little bit.
Oil rogue deck?
Yeah, it's a rogue deck that focuses on the Tinkmaster's Oil card. It's the one that adds 3 attack to your weapon and 3 attack to a minion if you combo it.
Okay.
And so you combo that up with a Blade Flurry, so you can end up doing a huge burst of damage. If you get the right combo, you can do a huge burst of damage because you can buff up your weapon, hit the face with it, and then do a Blade Flurry and do another set of damage with it. It can be pretty devastating if you play it right. I've done that one for a little bit, and it's okay. I bust that out when I have a rogue quest, basically. But other than that, I like to tinker, but I don't do a whole lot of as much playing as I want to. Just don't have the time, unfortunately. But I love playing my Demon Log.
I have been buying some of the tournament cards because I'm really enjoying the Inspired feature. But just like you said, I don't really get to play as much as I used to, but that's okay. It's still a fun game, and obviously being the free-to-pay option, I haven't spent a dime in real-world money on it, but it might be kind of intriguing too, especially with all the expansions they have out there. But another big game that came out this week, Fallout 4 from Bethesda Game Studios.
Yes, Bethesda. Last game they released was during the summer. Well, they released it earlier this year, was the Elder Scrolls Online, and then it finally was released on consoles during the summer. But their big, huge hitter that came out at E3, where they were just like, oh, yeah, Fallout 4. Oh, yeah, and it's dropping this year.
Yeah.
Was kind of one of those like, oh, shit. Yeah, so it came out Tuesday.
Yep.
And we both have dived into it now.
Yes.
And
not very far, but yes, we have.
But what do you think right now?
So, you playing Fallout 3, you're really fresh with it. So, Fallout 3, I thought the beginning of it, I didn't know what to expect, really. That was the first Fallout game I played. Mm-hmm. And I thought you being the kid and kind of growing up in the vault was, at the time it was interesting. With this, it seems like they were like, fuck it, let's just get you out into the wasteland.
Yeah.
The opening was an hour long. A lot happened within that hour, but they're like, all right, out in the wasteland, let's point in this direction and just go. Just have at it. Graphically, I think it looks great. I'm still waiting to get that feeling of like when I played Fallout 3 and I was just like, holy shit, this wasteland is so huge. I've only been in like a certain portion, so I don't know how big the map is. But
yeah, because this is in Boston this time.
This is Boston, yeah.
Fallout 3
last time
was
in
DC.
That and I haven't played a Fallout game in a very, very long time, and they really didn't give you a tutorial, like refresher on how to use the VAT system or
this one really because the original one came out at the fall of 2008, if I'm right, and then if you played New Vegas, which probably came out maybe 2 years later,
New Vegas.
So that was maybe probably 2010. So if the last game you played was Vegas, that's still 5 years.
The last one I played was 3. I didn't even. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And
like me not diving into 3 when it came out and playing it, so yeah, I am familiar with stuff. I'm like, okay, they did change a lot of stuff. So you're like, all right. But even you were saying like they changed the controls on to turn your person from first to third.
Yeah.
They changed the controls on the VAT because even I was like, I'm doing a melee, which is great. I like that new move. I'm like, okay, this works. But I was like, I really suck at fighting with guns in this game. So it's not like Skyrim where I'm just like, hacking and slashing. But now that you told me what the VAT thing is, I'm like, okay, but yeah, even just walking around, like you can get lost just by looking at the scenery.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful game. I like that the main character talks. I'm just like an hour and a half in, man. There's still a lot of fucking game left.
Yeah, it's almost as overbearing as The Witcher. Because I know when I jumped into The Witcher, I was like, oh shit. Which I have to still play through a little bit on that one.
Yeah,
But yeah, playing Fallout 3 really kind of helped. Which actually, I know they gave you Fallout 3 anyways with the game as well, which is kind of cool. But like I'm going through Fallout 3 going like, oh crap, and realizing like the main mission story like only took place in like a little area of that entire map, and then actually going out and exploring all this stuff, you're like, holy crap. So Yeah, the only problem I have with it is, like, 'cause when I started playing Fallout 3, I was, like, Operation Anchorage came out. I was at, like, level 3 or something like that, so I have, like, this best armor. I'm running around now, kicking ass. And now in this one, I feel very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, all I got is a pistol and a dog. I need stuff.
So, I'm a little bit ahead of you, and you're coming up on a portion where you'll see some action. I died a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, I like 2 or 3 times until I finally figured out like what I needed to do or how I could not cheat my way through it, but
Okay.
make it easier because I'm playing on hard.
Oh, you're doing hard.
Yeah.
Oh, because it just started me off on normal.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm just playing on that.
Yeah,
Did you play the original one on hard or normal?
On 3?
Yeah.
3, I think I did normal.
Okay. Wow. Why are you going with hard?
Well, I did the same thing with
Because I'm hard, motherfucker. That's why.
yeah. Give me a call. No, I did the same thing with The Witcher. Just a little bit more of a challenge. Like,
Okay.
you know, if I got to grind a little bit more, that's okay. But each time I accomplish something, it's going to be like, all right, like,
That much sweeter.
yeah, because you know,
Which is so. It's funny with me because like that, like I play normal and I think it's kind of challenging. Like if it's not very challenging on normal, I will boost up to hard.
Yeah.
That did happen with a couple of games. Actually, it happened with Diablo.
Yeah.
Diablo 3 when I got it for the Xbox One, I was playing it like I think I played it on normal on the 360. I was like, God, this was like grinding. And I'm playing on the Xbox One, going like, this is kind of easy. So
Yeah.
I boost up to hard and so on and so forth. But yeah, like. I mean, I just play things on normal. Actually, no, Skyrim I played on hard, though. So, I don't know. Maybe it all depends. But I guess, like, right now, I don't know what the difficult level is going to be.
Yeah.
So, until if it becomes really easy, then I'll boost it up to hard. But, wow, kudos to you, man. That's crazy.
Well, there's also like achievements and shit that you unlock if you're like on a hard difficulty. Things that like.
Well, I know they do that
but
with. I didn't know they did that with Bethesda games, though, because I know they do that.
I don't
with,
know. They might not.
You get
I
a
haven't
little
looked at
pin
the-
that says "I'm not a pussy." You get to
Yeah.
put that on. That's pretty.
Look at
cool.
me.
Well, I know they do that with like the Halos and like you beat on Legendary. You do that. Well, especially the fucking one achievement you get in Halo 5 now. You complete the entire campaign by yourself on Legendary. I was
Well,
like, what?
What is it? 100?
They send a hooker.
I don't
over
know,
to suck
but
your
people
cock,
have been
right?
completing all the achievements in that game.
It better be more than a fucking 100.
It's like 101.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's 100.
Sucker.
One.
He's like, well, they got
Yeah.
me there.
Well, it's the fucking truth.
It's over.
God,
Yeah.
dagnabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did Tomb Raider on hard, though. The reboot.
So you did the
Tomb Raider
Target
makes
deal.
me hard too.
Yes, I did the Target deal, which ends tomorrow.
Because fuck them for doing that.
They did. This is the thing, though. They did it last year, and that's when I was able to get Halo Master Chief.
Yeah.
I think Assassin's Creed Unity, and then
Dude,
I got,
I thought it was great, and I was thinking about doing it. I was like, fuck, man, I'll pick up Fallout, I'll pick up Tomb Raider, and I'll pick up NBA 2K16.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it because Battlefront's coming out next week. And then I was like, shit, well, if it's still happening, then I'd fucking do... Well, I picked up Fallout, so it'd be 2K, Tomb Raider, and then Battlefront. But if it ends tomorrow, then...
yeah,
I'm not
like
gonna worry about
yeah,
it.
it started last Saturday and whatnot, but then it kind of worked out. Like it worked out for me both years so far because I waited on a lot of games.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, this is such a good deal. And I didn't know if they were going to do it
Well,
again.
you're like set for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I still have stuff I haven't even touched for
Yeah.
crying out. Okay, like, Matthew, good for you that you only have, like, one console to worry about. Like, me, on the other hand, I'm like, oh, fuck! Like, I just played a demo, like, at the store for the new Ratchet & Clank game that comes out in April.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Comes out in April.
Yeah, yeah, I have to finish it, like, quickly. Like,
You have time.
yeah. But, and then the Uncharted comes out, I think, in March.
No.
So,
Yeah, next year. Shit, you just bought 3 games, buddy.
yeah, no. Fuck, I didn't even complete the 3 games that I bought last year. But, yeah, I mean, it's a good deal if you're like, I don't know what to get and stuff like that. So, but, I mean, honestly, when I bought it, the guy even at Target was all like, it's like, you're not even going to touch these other 2 games, are you? I'm like, probably.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's like, he's like, you got Fallout 4, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're not going to touch the other 2. I'm like, I know, it's just a really good deal right now. So that's why I'm doing it.
Good for him.
But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be stuck in Fallout 4 right now.
Dude, games. He knows what's up.
Yeah. But yeah, so but which we'll be talking about more on the Arcade Bros with my new co-host Raven.
Yeah, check that out.
So, are you going to change the name to Arcade Hose yet?
No. But actually, I want to go back.
Not in the disparaging way. I just, maybe play up the fact that you got a female on there. Because right now, like, if I were to just come across your show randomly at Arcade Bros. Like,
Well,
I
we
would
did-
assume there was either
we did talk
brothers
about-
or just dudes.
We did
talking.
talk about that on the first episode when the first episode she's a co-host. Where I was all
She
like,
said she brought the tits.
I was like, did we want to change the name on this or whatnot? She's like, I could be a pro.
What'd she say?
That's
Oh,
what,
all right.
I asked if there was a description for the episode that they were putting out, and she goes, "Yeah, tits come to the to the Arcade Bros."
That's funny.
like, I'm using
But
that.
going back to Secret Santa,
That's funny. I thought you said tits, but I
yeah.
just wanted to clarify.
Going back to Secret Santa, when we're talking about like doing it between us guys, what about next year if we actually do it across our network?
That would be pretty
Well,
cool.
yeah, I mean, we can still do it across the network. Eric, if you want to.
I
Eric,
just
you
didn't
wanna
want
work? No.
I just didn't want to do two at the same time.
No, that's
this
what I was just
year,
thinking.
so
Like
that's
maybe
why I was like,
we'll shoot for it like next year.
that's why I threw a message in there. Like, hey, everybody, jump in if you want to jump in on this one, because that would be the way to go at
No.
this year.
We could.
But next year we could figure something
We
out.
could do it across the network. I might be able to take point on that.
But yes, tits are now on Arcade Bros. To answer your question, Eric. I don't know. She's designing a new logo.
I fucking
so-
organized the fantasy football shit.
Hell yeah. I'm getting screwed over on that for sure, but you did organize that. I lost last week by 4 fucking points. I was projected to lose by 20 points, so I take that as a victory.
I played Raven last week.
I think I played Raven this week, as a matter of fact.
I played Megan this week.
I think I played Megan last week. As a matter of fact.
Oh, you
And
boys
she beat
are-
me by 4 fucking points.
You boys are players.
Oh, man.
Steve, who are you playing this week?
I have no idea.
Steve doesn't know.
I know, but he fucking wins games and
I
it's
know,
bullshit.
It's kind of fucking
Dude, it's
because he drafted Tom Brady. Everybody was like, "Oh, ha ha, you drafted Tom Brady. Ha ha, sucks to be you." Oh, wait, never mind.
Eric, it literally fucking sucks that Steve, sitting to my left, week after week, does not fucking do shit. He doesn't do a goddamn thing for his fucking team. And let's check the standings. Well, you're third in the West for you. You're 4-5, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm not doing like awesome, but
You're still doing better than my 2-7, so fuck you.
Ooh, that's yeah.
yeah. But I will say
Eric,
this
that's
though, like this is the
I'm
thing.
on par with his sister right now. That's the only person who's
yeah, true.
I know, which I love when my sister
and she
was
beat me when I played her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is
One
like
of my
what I
7.
learned though, if I don't touch anything, it works out better for me. As soon as I get involved with shit, that's when everything goes bad. Look at all my relationships. As soon as I pay attention and get involved, they want a divorce.
So, Johnny's 6-3, Ziggy's 6-3, Steve, you're 4-5, your sister Erin is 2-7, Eric, you're 2-7.
Yes, I am.
Raven is 3-6, Megan's 6-3, and I am 7-2.
The guy running the league seems to have the best record.
But I'm tied.
Shady dealings.
I'm
No,
tied in
okay.
first with Johnny and Ziggy.
Yeah.
And they actually, Johnny actually has more points total throughout the whole time than me. He's actually got it by 70 points ahead of me.
But you know, Any Given Sunday and all that shit.
Ooh, Any Given Sunday.
I've never seen that movie.
That's a movie.
It is a movie, indeed. That is a correct statement you have
It's
just
a
said. It is
humdinger of a-
an accurate statement.
Including this week, we have 4 more weeks until the end, and then it's playoffs.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I
So I
don't
could totally
have
still
I don't have anything to watch
win.
actual football, and it doesn't occur to me that a football game is going on unless
I just,
I'm at a bar.
I just
and I
follow
go, oh,
online.
that's
I don't
right.
watch any of the
So.
games.
You just got to know the schedule. Sunday, for sure. Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, that doesn't happen for me. I'll sit there playing a video game going like, and then my phone goes off. It's like, you're beating Twat Waffle. I'm like, all right, cool. Good.
I might lose this week.
But-
Megan's already up 22-8.
Yeah, but how many people does she have still yet to play? And because that happened to me, the one of the 2 weeks that I won, I was like, oh crap! On Thursday, I was already down like 40 points. But then I looked and I realized like, oh, I still have 8 players that haven't played yet, and they have 2 or some bullshit like that. It was ridiculous.
She's only played 1.
Oh man! Oh, she got 20 points out of one person, huh?
Yeah.
Yikes!
So.
Then you might be a little bit hosed, but maybe not.
Oh, I take
I
that
don't know.
back.
I'm still 0-0 with my person this week, so
I take that back. She played 2. So
Okay.
she has 7 yet to play. I have 8.
I only have 8 to play this week because my defense special teams is on bye week, and I don't have a backup defense special teams. So
You didn't pick one up?
I did not. Don't look at me that way,
Dude.
What does that look? You're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Shit, man, you have 2 days to pick somebody up.
I can still,
Oh yeah, man.
but then I have to drop somebody.
yeah, dude, who's not producing for you? Drop
I
that
don't know,
fucker.
Fuck, man. I don't know.
Oh, Eric. Is this how you've been fucking doing it this
No,
whole time?
I've been. This is the first week that I've ever had a spot completely empty because of
Okay,
bye week.
okay.
Like, I've always been able to put somebody in,
Have you not been like?
but this is. I didn't pick up a second defense special teams team.
Have you not been like checking out to see like people that are just sitting off in the wings, like how they're producing and stuff like
Well,
that?
I mean, I got Roethlisberger still. I obviously have him on the bench this week because he's out again. But I'm like,
There's a
do
lot.
I want to
of,
drop my backup quarterback for? I mean, I could if I had to.
You want to seriously keep everybody else on your team?
I don't know.
Shit, just all right. We don't need to discuss it now. just think about it, man.
I will take a good hard look at it.
Check the add a player section
Yeah.
and see how people are doing and like what the trends are. And percentages as because there's like the plus and minus percentage about how many people are picking them up. Not that you have to go off of that, but like just to see kind of what the.
I want to follow the trends. I'm a trend follower, not a trend setter.
You know what I'm trying to say, man.
I understand, and yes, I should probably.
Just
look
trying
at
to
those
fucking
things.
help you out for a second.
No, I appreciate it.
I fucking
And
take
will-
it back, man.
You're
I
like,
take
fuck
it
it,
back.
no, leave it. You son of a bitch.
Shit just got real.
All right, damn. I'm gonna call that number again. I need someone.
I'm
me up.
impressed that they've been able to keep that for so long. They paid for it, obviously, right?
It could be like a Google Voice number or something, though.
Could
In
be.
theory.
What's area code 213?
Oh, I will say this though. So we'll talk about it on Arcade Bros. But did you hear anything about it with Nintendo? Like they just dropped a shit ton of news just yesterday.
I saw that they're doing a Twilight Princess remake.
Yeah, the HD version,
Yeah.
which looks pretty decent and stuff like that. But like they're
Good game. I played it.
There's a game they're dropping that they've been talking about forever, and they never like we never got a release date. And they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, so that
What is it?
Xenogears
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
it's dropping.
Xenoblade.
Yeah, Xenoblade. They're like, yeah, we're dropping it December 4th. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, you guys.
Is that the open world one that they?
Yeah, it looks fucking it's
Yeah.
it's like we haven't seen like any graphics like this on the Wii U for like I don't know, probably maybe Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like decent wise, but then it's like they dropped this one that was crazy, and then they're like, oh yeah, speaking of Smash Bros, yeah, Cloud's gonna be in it now.
So that was confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that, but I think it was a couple days ago when it was just a speculation. Or
Oh,
whatever.
you're good. So that's all I got for this.
Yeah, I think that probably wraps it up for this evening's entertainment.
Are you
don't
not
forget to-
entertained?
Don't forget to check us out online at sociallyawkwardstudios.com, 4idradio.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, the Zune Marketplace, the BlackBerry Directory, the Blueberry Directory, the Miro Guide, PodDirectory.com, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, and Player.fm. Check out our awesome sponsor, Revenge Lover, for illustration and design that fit your personality. For samples and inquiries, visit revengelover.com. And don't forget to check out our Amazon links on all of our various websites at thesasquatch.net, sociallyawkwardstudios.com, 4idradio.com, hermajesties.pod.com. Click on that Amazon banner. It takes you over to the Amazon website, surprisingly enough.
What?
Does not cost you a penny more. You shop as you normally do, but we get a little bit of a kickback on the back end just to help keep the lights on here in
And
the
just
studio.
remember, kids, if you're shopping on Amazon this season, it's all free shipping.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get on that.
So I had a recommendation that I wanted to say
Okay.
before I did the show ending. So there's this new podcast I've been listening to. It's called The Message.
Message.
It says, The Message is a new podcast following a weekly reports and interviews of Nikki Tomlin, who is covering the decoding of a message from outer space received 70 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Over the course of 8 episodes, we get the inside ear on how a top team of cryptonologists attempted attempting to decipher, decode, and understand this alien message. Each week she'll bring you the latest chapter, so it's an important lesson to start with episode 1. So I'm 6 episodes in, and it's very intriguing.
Is it blowing your fucking mind?
It's not blowing my mind.
Oh.
What it is I'm trying...
Aliens.
I'm trying to decipher myself if this is a very good scripted podcast play or if this is genuinely organic. And that's the fun part of listening to it. And like, you get the story, you actually get to hear the message that they're talking about, the outer space message. And then it's just like all the people that are involved and like all the clearances and stuff this girl had to go through, and like again, it's like it's fucking with my brain because I listen to it, I'm like, God damn, these actors are fucking on point.
Yeah.
Like, is it real or is it not?
Is it not real?
Boom. So I highly recommend it, and you guys have a fun time listening and
I'm gonna
decipher
go
for
check
yourself.
this out now.
Because like you're deciphering, I'm deciphering them, deciphering a message.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
I like the sound of that.
Intrigued?
I'm deciphering you, deciphering the message that they're deciphering right now, and it's
intriguing.
Yeah, I like it. I like
boggling my mind.
And
right
each
now.
episode is like, I'd say less than 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's very convenient. Like, shit, I'm just doing
No
some
real
work.
commitment.
Yeah.
You know, so even Steve could get involved.
yes.
Wait,
sure.
no commitment. How many shows do I have on this network?
Hey, the comment you just made is totally on point.
It was just a joke.
No, it was.
Well, if you're talking about if you're talking about podcasting, different story. If you're talking about my fantasy football league, right on point.
Hey, you guys
There you
know
go.
Ellie Goulding?
No.
I've heard the name.
Yes. So she's got this new song that I'm completely obsessed with. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I've been sipping on
You've
some
been
booze.
deciphering codes.
You've been deciphering the code.
So I'm going to play that on the. I'm going to play that when we go out. But
All right. Well, I think that that does do it for this week. So we'll go ahead and close it out. So until next week, folks, why don't you just go ahead and.
Oh, you better tap that sass.
Bye-bye.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Looking deep like it was mad love to you. You wanted my heart, but I just liked your tattoos. Put it down, so I put it down. And now I don't understand it. You don't mess with love, you